It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Hawks, they're finally starting to click. It has been a rough road up until this point, but plenty of games left to make a run at the postseason.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Bogdanovich out there with John Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, Trey Burke is out there with Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Young. And that one, good.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
To the middle. And that one's good. Burke.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. And he emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and that one's on target from the wing.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Here's Herter. Burke covering. Porzingis with the block. Here's Johnson. Doesn't go for him. Collins with some nice D. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Porzingis.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, like a five-tool baseball player, James Johnson's one of those guys who does a little bit of everything for his team.
And he sinks the second. So it's the Hawks now. 4-point game coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Now here's Burke. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. The three for Doncic. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Checking out the numbers for Young. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 4th in assists, 11th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, you got to know that Johnson right there, he's not backing down from anybody, and right there, that's how he gets that call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against Houston. Young against Johnson. A nice shot by Young. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. Doncic against Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic finds Burke. With 1 on the clock, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Maybe a little more fundamental with positioning there to be ready for that offensive rebound. Porzingis, some extra effort on the offensive glass that time.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Burke after the basket by Atlanta. Doncic passes to Johnson. Here's Burke. Banked in off the glass. Burke's got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Doncic with the steal, and Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. That one falls. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And Young kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter. Burke covering. Porzingis with the block, and they get it back.
Herter now mixing it up a little bit, not just staying on the perimeter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Hardaway. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's done in for Trae Young. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Already impressing at a young age, Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. It's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Atlanta calls timeout. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Atlanta. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Brunson against Dunn. And stolen by Burke. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Brunson finds Burke. Doncic outside. Ring shot on the way. It's deflected. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Brunson against Rondo. Goes back up. Blocked again. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Burke.
And Dunn is a very physical defender. He gives his guy no room to breathe. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Dunn. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Doncic. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now, here's Hunter. No points in the game yet for him. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Clint Capella.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
First one falls for him.
And it's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build and at that forward position and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit.
So he gets them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Doncic outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Rondo passes to Gallinari. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That'll put Willie Cauley-Stein on the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter. For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber.
One shot.
The one thing about Willie Cauley-Stein is you don't really use the word length with him. You talk about his mobility and just how athletic as a big he can be. That activity can be disruptive to any team they're playing against.
Hunter kicks to Gallinari. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rondo. Lays it up off the glass.
Embracing the hit on the way up. Rondo hard to take down. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hardaway for 3. Offensive rebound. Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The Hawks trail by 14. Dunn passes to Okongwu. Kicks it to Gallinari. Now, here's Okongwu. Guarded by Doncic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The pass to Okongwu. And here's Gallinari. Tipped away. Shoots over Powell. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. Cauley Stein is out there with Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Here's Rondo. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. It's deflected and stolen by Cauley-Stein. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. Sixth pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich comes in for Chris Dunn. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Cauley-Stein dishes to Powell. Doncic feeling it out. Clock at 6. Passes it to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Brunson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Young. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Up top, Doncic. Gallinari covering.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Doncic, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich plays with a ton of confidence, and there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well, really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Johnson in for Dwight Powell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Doncic with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Young. The second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about Collins cleaning up the glass? That time he is a premier rebounder.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning, it's about communication, and John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Pass to Porzingis. And here is Johnson. Pass to Brunson. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now, here is Young, and the pass to Herter. Second chance shot. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shot from the top of the key. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brunson finds Johnson. Passes it to Doncic. From deep three-point range, that doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Doncic against Bogdanovich. Brunson the pass to Johnson. With some arc. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 8. Inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 9 points for John Collins.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Doncic. And it's Burke in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in. And the Mavericks with possession here. Burke looking over the floor. Johnson left side. Pass to Brunson. Now Kleber. Shot clock at 5. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's at the head of the pack in the West.
And I can't say that anyone is surprised. Always one of the players that everyone loves to watch.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And the first one drops.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And so he hits both. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
Here's Young, following the score by Dallas. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Porzingis. A 20-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
So it's the Hawks now, following the miss by Porzingis. Collins kicks to Young. Knocked loose. Stolen by Brunson. Now here's Burke. 6 points for him. Count that one. Burke's got 8 points.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Young dishes to Capella. Young against Kleber. Young, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Porzingis. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
They're going to take a little bit more to get Porzingis off of his sweet spot and his offensive game now.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Make it. If you see me on the phone, it's not a ticket. Put a 6-figure job, I was on the patient. You got money right now, we would profit make it. Man, I was in that new G-Star jeans and my chick bags again. Flex stop routine, flex stop routine. I need the money, I need it like so. Put that on everything.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Chris Dunn's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Rondo, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Gallinari, and too long on the shot.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Johnson surveying the floor. Poke loose. Holly Stein passes to Burke. Free throw line jump shot. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Here's Gallinari. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Powell, he's checked in for James Johnson. .104 left in the first half. Pass to Burke. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Now, Brunson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Over Okongwu. Brunson, no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Dallas leading by 8. And here's Brunson. 8 points his last outing. There's the pass to Cauley Stein. Out to the right wing. Here's Kleba. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Back to Gallinari. Over Brunson. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 20 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Man, I know he's 20 years old, but it's been fun watching Doncic do his thing out there. Look, his team depends on him to score, and he's doing just that. Nothing the defense is doing can slow him down because he's at his own little pace.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Atlanta?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Mavericks leading by 8. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Young with no one around. Capella finds Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hawks. Young against Doncic. Trying to find Burke, gets it to him, and it goes down 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Johnson, the pass to Doncic. And the rejection by Collins. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Herter passes to Collins. Young outside. Shoots over Doncic. Another miss by Young.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Doncic passes to Porzingis, and there it is for him. Porzingis has got 6 points.
I think the talk about Porzingis being soft on the inside might be a little misguided. Playing pretty hard right now.
Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And that one, good.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hardaway against Bogdanovich. And that one, good. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Here's Herter. Back to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Tries again. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. And the dunk by Capella. Doncic with it. He's got 20. And the Mavericks call time here.
Three-point shot. It's been a tough month for him from long range compared to earlier in the season, and now he might be starting to press, which can lead to even more problems.
Now here's Burke. 12 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks trail by 10. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. Pass to Young. A floater. It's rebounded by Dallas. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the foul called on Porzingis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. The Hawks trail by 10. Young dishes to Capella. Doncic against Young. Outside Collins. Hardaway with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Cauley Stein, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Cauley Stein's got 13 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. Looking to get back on track here. Capella kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. And they pick up 2.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
A good look from Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Kevin Huerter. Now, here's Dunn, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. From beyond the arc, here's Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Brunson. He kicks it to Doncic. Down low. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now, here is Young. He's got 12. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas leading by 12. Here's Doncic. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Young. All free throws good from Doncic.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Hawks. They trail by 14. Dishes to Gallinari. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
Here's Rondo. Great D that time from Hardaway. Dallas leading by 14. Now done. And here's Rondo. He kicks to Hunter. Now the pass to Dunn. That one, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Dunn. He's around 6 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Now, here is Gallinari. Following the miss by Chris Dunn.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Yes, that goes in. Hardaway has got 8. Here's Rondo. Passes it to Okongwu. Gallinari against Kleba. Gallinari outside. 5 to shoot. Over Hardaway. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Onyeka Okongwu, number 1.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the premier rim protector in this year's rookie class.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Brunson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Pass to Powell. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. So here's Gallinari. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Inside, Okongwu, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. That's 12 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Here's the teardrop, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
You just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. All free throws good from Doncic. The Hawks trail by 14. Rondo passes to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Fires from the wing. Nice jump shot. Good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 26. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the three-point line.
Capella kicks to Gallinari. Looking to end his cold spell. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Dunn.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. Done with it from deep, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 16. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. James Johnson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Trey Burke. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And Burke has it in the corner. And Dunn over to help. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Dallas calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Porzingis is checked in for Powell. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Dunn. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. To the paint, here's Johnson, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Doncic against Young. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic passes to Burke. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
Clint Capella, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
All free throws good from Capella. And the Mavericks with possession here. They have a 19-point lead. Doncic against Young. Here's Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's reliable, capitalizing on the inside. You have to keep Johnson from getting in that close.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Young.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Doncic passes to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Johnson's mobility for a guy his size is something that can cause some problems for defenses, and he's working out of the pick and roll now.
Now, here is Young. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis showing you what he can do if he gets that close to big man up big time.
Now, here is Young. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Capella. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Johnson against Young. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Passes to Burke from 13, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bogdanovich. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Now here's Burke, guarded closer. Doncic with the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young looking it over. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
So tricky there with the floater, and a nice touch from Trae Young.
Pass to Porzingis. Johnson with it. Pass to Hardaway. The shot misses. Good D by Bogdanovich. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Herter passes to Capella. Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Makes it off the glass.
How about Trae Young? Even when he's bodied up there, finds a way to collect more points.
Doncic against Young. Doncic bounce pass. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Herter. And the pass to Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Passes it to Doncic. Jacks up a three. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the middle. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 10 points for Clint Capella.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trae able to make the play.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Doncic against Young. High arcing shot in the corner. Herter with it. Young outside. Unable to get that one. Dallas leading by 23. Johnson outside. Outside Hardaway. Good on the triple. Hardaway has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shooting one.
That'll put Trae Young on the line. That one's on Johnson. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Solomon Hill comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kevin Herter.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
In the 2018 season, as the 5th overall pick, Trae Young was phenomenal towards the end of the year, winning 3 straight Rookie of the Month awards.
Here's a one-do. Outside, Green. Here's a one-do, defended by Young. Clock at 4. Another three for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Now, here is Young. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Marjanovic. Powell trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got his first 2 points of the night. Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Hill kicks to Young. There's the three. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Now here's Green. Shot on the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Down low, here's Marjanovic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's Hill on the wing, trying to end the drought. The offensive rebound. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.